Hi, it's Pastor Anderson of the Fountain of Raleigh Fellowship, located at 9621 Six Forks Road, Raleigh, North Carolina, 27615, exit number 11 off 540. TheFountainofRaleigh.org is our website. It is here at the Fountain that we believe God's blessings never stop flowing. Today is Worshipful Wednesday. I want to share with you out of Psalm 118, verses 14 through 16. The Lord is my strength and my might. He has become my salvation. There are glad songs of victory in the tents of the righteous. The right hand of the Lord doth valiantly. The right hand of the Lord is exalted. The right hand of the Lord does valiantly. Our text on today out of Psalm 118 is so powerful because it reminds us of the strength of God's hand. On this Worshipful Wednesday, I want you to think about the power of God's hand. Whenever you and I begin to think of our lives and we think about the Psalms are how humanity speaks to the power and the majestic nature of God. And on today, as you and I think about this Worshipful Wednesday, it's a day in which we say, God, I thank you for the power of your hand. Whenever we think about the power, the strength of Almighty God, we've just come off the heels of Easter. It is then that we see that God is victorious. He is valiant. He has won every battle that has ever been fought. That's the reason he's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. I want to remind you, allow the hand of our God to be strong on your life. It is throughout the Old Testament we begin to read and the New Testament how the hand of the Lord was strong upon his people. Whenever we have a strong hand of God on our side, we know that there is no enemy that comes against us that we cannot win the battle. COVID-19, as we find, it's at an all-time high, but God is so powerful that he's going to allow us to persevere to get through this because he has never forsaken his children. He has always given us endurance. He promised he would never leave us nor forsake us. The text is so powerful. It says the right hand of the Lord is exalted. When you and I know the power of our exalted God, it is then that we know there is no weapon formed against us that shall prosper. And today, let's worship Almighty God and thank him for his powerful hand in our lives. If you and I would just pause and see the hand of God, we'll realize how powerful and mighty his hand is. Thank you so very much for your prayerful support and all the things that we have done in ministry to help so many others. We encourage you to please remember to sow a seed. We sow seeds in more ways than one. We can tangibly sow a seed into this ministry by going to thefountainofraleigh.org and click at the donate button. It is from there you can safely and securely give through PayPal, or else you may use the Tithely app. We thank you so very much for your generous support in times past, and we thank you for your present support and what you will do in the future. May God richly bless you exceedingly and abundantly above all that you're able to ask, say, or think according to his power at work in you. God bless you.